When they find the scent, they're trained to. Just give me just a second. Yeah. Oh, spider. Yeah. You want that? So our dogs are trained to do various things when they find odor. Most of them eventually will do a sit or a down or a bark. Usually those are the common indicators that we teach them to do. And let's see what happens in this case. And the depth really doesn't matter. It can be 20 feet, it can be 200 feet.
So she can detect the scent.
They can detect the scent from above the water, yep. Because it rises out.
Yeah.
Like a gas, like an invisible gas.
Wow.
The problem we run into is when those gases come out of the water, they're blown with the wind, they're carried with moving water. They can be very faint, especially if the water's very cold. So the dogs have to really be conscientious of movement. And the handler, the dog handler, has to really know how to read their dog because every dog is
around pretty good.
Every dog's a little different.
Right. So
Yeah, she just kind of pointed for you, right, to pilot over a little.
Some dogs are very animated up here, and it's harder to read them. The calmer they are, the easier it is to read them.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Just,
I have something sunk, at least 10 feet down.
she can't understand that.
And your dogs, they can't see anything. They have to really rely on their nose only, working on it.
I know. I felt you kind
And the boat operator has to take cues from the dog handler as to which way to go. Because your dog, it's a kind of a frustrating thing for the dog to be limited to such a small platform. When they're used to running loose in the woods looking for people, to suddenly pin them into something area like this makes them a little bit anxious.
Wow.
So the calmer they are, the easier it is to read them. Sometimes they'll paw at the boat, they'll look back at their handler, give them eye contact.
Are you okay to stand up there, or do you want to sit down?
The training is very long, very tedious, but it's really essential to have a good water search dog. They can save divers
It's
and law
easier
enforcement
this way. I don't have to worry about the shore.
days of searching in areas they don't need to be in. The dogs can narrow those areas down to a much smaller section, and the divers can focus on those areas and be more successful faster.
How long?
All you worried about is pictures. The dog's training.
How long have you been doing this, and what is your specialty?
I'm a retired Rhode Island State Trooper, and I ran my canine unit in Rhode Island many years. I did 25 years on the state police. I've been doing this for about 35 now.
Wow.
And after I retired, I started teaching as part of a private business that I have. And I travel all over the country. And okay, you calling that?
I'm calling that.
Let's see.
We're out of it.
You can reward her for that. So right now we're pretty much right over it.
Okay.
What did she do? I missed it. She did the sit? Okay, did you see that sit?
Went to